what advice would you have for somebody like that, right? To get to where you say that you are, how to find the best match of what you're passionate about, what you care about, as well as what works for you professionally.
So, as I said, that you have to spend a lot of time with yourself and try and ask questions from yourself that what exactly do you want, and what I'm including me and earlier days specifically, I can talk about. You don't do that. You just most of the time your what you do, your decisions are really based on what's happening around you or what is expected out of you. So you've done your, let's say, college. Now next thing is, definitely you get a job. Now if you are getting a job, the job is to be of a typical type and you are supposed to get a typical salary. And then there is this ripple effect that sets in. So from the very beginning, from the time you start studying and when you can really start thinking, the first question one should ask to oneself is that why I'm doing this and what is it, how is it helping me to achieve where I want to go. So why I'm doing this also is a very difficult question to answer, and because it's difficult, you don't want to answer it. You kind of always keep on running away about it. I mean, this is how it is supposed to be. I'm doing what am I supposed to be doing? Oh, I've finished my studies. Now I'm supposed to get a job, and this is what it is. But your daily satisfaction, and you will also see that to be successful in any career or any job, or even if you're talking about your business, you will only be able to do that if you know why are you doing that. Otherwise you're just doing it like a robot. You have no idea why this is happening, and that's how the frustration and the burnout, as they call it, everything will set in. So, and it is okay if you say that, okay, for 5 years I just want to work or do a job, and I try out. I really don't want to, I don't understand that whether I really want to do programming, or I want to be a graphic designer, or I want to get into sales, or I want to be a finance guy. That's absolutely okay. But then you should know that you are doing this because you want to try out and find out why, what is really working for me. So the finding your passion or why you're doing something will only happen when you try and say that, okay, I want to do this, and then you have to like it. And when I say you have to like it, the only way to find you like it is that every morning when you get up, nobody has to tell you to get up and start doing your job. If you are at that level, this means at least you're liking what you're doing. If somebody has to tell you every morning, and that somebody could be people at home, your folks, or people in work, that I have to be in office at 10:30 because, or I have to log into a Zoom call at 10:30 because there is a meeting. If somebody is reminding you of that, this means that your heart is really not into it. You are just doing it as a task. So finding a passion is, actually speaking, as simple as that. But because it is so simple, most of the people don't get it.
Thank you. Thank you for adding that, right? For anybody who's listening, I would invite them to recap the last 5 minutes and repeat and listen to it many times, because there is so much value and wisdom in one way I like to add is, right, we are always living in a set of cultural narratives without even realizing it. Like, what should we do? What kind of job? Like, how to treat, or what does it mean to be a man, to be a woman, to be a software engineer, to be a designer? And unless we stop ourselves and question these narratives, we will just continue to swim in them without realizing that we are inside them and we have a choice to actually do something about it.